We're here again with Buddy Cook, talking about one of my favorite characters on the reservation, Lefty, or Son of Guade, or Uncle Pete. And Uncle Pete I was probably knee-high or a little bit taller, and he used to drag me all over the reservation all the time, comb my hair, I had long ringlets, and he used to always ask me, "Guggy, what are you going to be when you grow up?" Well, day after day. One day I asked him, "Well, Uncle Pete, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And he says, "I'm glad you finally asked me." He says, "I want to be anything except a half a line in the obituaries that just says, 'Today, Uncle Pete passed away,' and have nobody ever remember me." And I said, "Oh, Son of Guade, as long as I'm alive, no one will ever forget Uncle Pete." And he always wore a silver or aluminum hard hat, didn't he, Buddy?
Yeah, well, he had a fiberglass towards the end. But he wore that. I think he got it from my father, but I'm not. I think that's where he got it. My father's hard hat. But he wore one all the time. Oh, he had that little skip to his walk, and he'd whistle. Let me tell you about when he was with Doc Schultz. Doc Schultz, the gangster there, he used to drive his car. And then he was arrested, he was put in jail. He was in Atlanta, Georgia. And that's where he met Al Capone. But while he was in prison, they taught him how to cook. He was one of the best cooks you ever want to get. He could wheel up a meal. I didn't care what he had. My father even got him a job on the Seaway on a tug going to St. Louis, and he was their cook. And they loved him. They didn't want to ever lose him. He was a good guy. He could cook for them all the time. But Uncle Pete, friends with everybody, he even got shot at one time. He was on a float coming down to St. Lawrence underneath the bridge bridge at Roosevelt Town. And there was a guy from Messina, being on the Border Patrol, whatever he was, shot at him 3-4 times. But there was a little cubby hole in the bottom of this float, and he hid in there. Didn't get shot. But yeah, he was quite a guy. He done everything in his life.